2005, a Sierra College student of mine wrote a report about a place called Clover Valley. I had heard about this place because all around Rockland were signs that read, Clover Valley, save or pave. Attached to the student's report were newspaper clippings saying that a hidden and primitive part of Rockland was scheduled for development. Concerned about the rate of development in Placer County and what it was doing to the area's quality of life, I called a woman named Marilyn Jasper. Learning more about Clover Valley, especially the extensive prehistoric sites, the environmental impacts, and the tremendous value to the community today, I knew something had to be done. But it wasn't going to be easy. For years, the people were unaware of what was at stake, and development plans were rapidly moving forward. This is the story about discovering Clover Valley, the last of its kind.
Hi.
Hi there.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Geese just came through, which is kind of unusual this time of year.
Beautiful beauty.
Yeah, thanks. That ridge that you see out there, the entire length of it is Clover Valley. And it's the East Ridge, so the valley dips down in. And what we're looking at will be nothing but houses on that ridge.
Ooh, ugly.
Yes. Do you have a few minutes? Okay, good. I wanted to ask you about next Sunday's meeting. What we could do en route to hiking down in on my brother's property, we could stop by the Loomis Park, which has a place we can go, and the creek that runs along there is exactly the same as what we would see in Clover Valley.
Right, it's not in there.
It's his property, but it's actually in Clover Valley. Because
Okay.
it's that little section of Loomis that goes down. I don't know what happened. They didn't annex it. It was some sort of, who knows, political LAFCO, I don't know. So we can go all the way down to the valley floor. Then we probably should try to go around to Tahoe Vista, go to Boulder Ridge Park where the water tanks are. We can look down into the valley. Here it is on the map. We're going to come down King Road and we're going to stop at the Loomis Basin Park because Secret Ravine runs right through it, which is a nice little creek, very similar to what's at Clover Valley. Then we'll continue on to King Road. Here's Sierra College Boulevard, and here is Clover Valley. We'll go in, and right about here, we'll come on down. Right about there, sorry. And we'll be on the valley floor. This little section is the town of Loomis that juts into Clover Valley, the valley floor, and so on. When we're done, we'll go back out Sierra College Boulevard and go to Sierra College, which you can see is very close. And then if there's time, we'll go through Rockland, come on around the other side of Clover Valley to Park Drive, where we'll be looking right down into it.
Before we headed out, I asked Marilyn how she first got involved with Clover Valley.
And looking down into this oasis, this Shangri-La, this self-contained little valley with wetlands, creek, trees, wildlife, and it was just an amazing scene, an amazing landscape. And another brother was also the caretaker down in the valley floor, so I'd go to visit him, and it was just being in a different world. And to think that it could be developed, that it could be destroyed, was just unthinkable.
As we drove along, I got a sense that Marilyn was truly passionate about this place for a reason. On our quest to discover Clover Valley, everything seemed to come back to how remarkable this place was, yet so hard to access. To get a glimpse of what Clover Valley Creek looks like, our first stop was Loomis Basin Community Park.
Although this is Secret Ravine, it is identical to Clover Valley Creek. And Clover Valley Creek flows just like this for 2 miles down the center of Clover Valley. Same tree coverings, the canopy over the creek, which keeps the water temperature just right for fish. On top of that, it provides a wildlife sanctuary for animals. The creek was essential to Native American life. Families processed their meals here, they cooked here, they socialized, and all along Clover Valley Creek there are hundreds of grinding stone, also known as bedrock mortars, as evidence of how important the creek was. Here is beautiful.
Within minutes, Marilyn and I were walking along the Eastern Ridge Flume, just above Clover Valley.
Marilyn, have you been here before?
Nope, it's my first time. It's all new territory.
Hey, it's starting to open up.
Oh, wow. Hey, look, there's a rock wall. There's a rock wall on both sides.
Oh, is
Starts there,
yeah.
goes right on down.
Is that the old rock wall you
That's it, and it's just incredible. Huge boulders.
Well, let's take a look at the valley.
Oh, look at that. Fantastic.
Wow. See Sacramento down there. Opens up way down there.
Oh, wow. Look at, there's the wetlands. It's very well delineated. Riparian, no, there's the creek.
Yeah.
You can see the canopy covers
So
of
it
the.
goes back through there.
Oh, wow. I can even see, can you see the water
Yeah.
right through there? That's part of it. That could be the backup from a.
Yeah. See the water actually.
Yeah, it could be, because we're seeing so much of it,
Uh-huh.
that could be the backup from a beaver dam.
Okay.
That's what it usually looks like.
Right. It's so wide down here.
Yeah.
Is this the widest part of the valley?
It's one of the widest parts. There's some others that are about the same.
See this being a park for sure.
Ah.
Wow, that was someplace.
Saving Clover Valley is truly a grassroots campaign. It started with just a handful of people and now has grown to over 5,000 supporters. The dedication to this cause is truly commendable, with so much to learn and do.
Well, just got out of a day-long workshop covering all kinds of topics that are related and helpful to Clover Valley. And one in particular is dealing with general plans, how much authority, how overarching they are for the whole process, how the community plans and the specific plans all have to be in compliance with the general plan.
For Marilyn Jasper,